to my dear friend, Cappy. The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see... I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing until it's mentioned in the will.
Wow! That's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting! I hope Saint Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Professor Layton.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, eh?
Well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it! What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day!
That's correct.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say that you already figured out the town's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance. Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived. Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village.
And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us.
Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us?
Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? You got a lot of nerve.
We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it?
From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants. But the engine is busted, and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So, smart guy, you got any idea which one is the right one? There's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Nice job! That'll do it. Hold on a second. I'll let her down. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into St. Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guest, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, yeah?
Yes! We finally arrived in St. Mystere. I'm so excited! I wonder what mysteries await us here.
Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. So remember, when you want to move, just tap the shoe. Go on then, give it a try.
Hey now, don't run off yet. I've got something you should hear first. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mystere, huh? The name's Stachen Scarfin, and I've got some advice for you. Go tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it! Felt good, didn't it? Round these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times that you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, huh? Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this world. So don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed inside barrels. Check any object that seems suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around.
Oh, hello! Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystere, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of picarats. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough picarats. Imagine that! A reward for solving puzzles! For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it?
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to a success.
That's right! This is a very famous optical illusion. Oh, bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the picarats you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too.
I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation?
You've brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Reinhold Manor. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head in the correct direction.
Lead the way, Professor! Huh? Professor? Do you mean to say that you already figured out the town's location?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village.
Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume.
There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. Go tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it.
Welcome to St. Mystere, where our local export is the puzzle.